Good morning. Today I'd like to talk about the last of the 10 qualities that we consider to make a good massage therapist, and that is the overall effect of a massage. So when we're talking about overall effect, we're talking about how does the person feel at the end of a treatment? How do they feel like, were their needs addressed? Do they feel like, different? Do they feel better? Do they feel more in touch with themselves? That's a sort of quality that's very important in the massage, as well as did the massage feel integrated? You know, it wasn't just stopped all of a sudden when they were halfway through something. So an overall effect means that you almost, we call it plateauing. So sometimes we're stirring up a lot of things, but then we plateau at a person at a certain level where they can be steady. Okay. So that's what we're talking about with overall effect. You know, the overall effect is like a sum of all the parts put together, and just how well did all those combinations fit. Just like in cooking, you could have a whole lot of ingredients, but did the whole thing turn out properly? And that's what we're talking about with overall effect. So it's more just like, is it going to be that clinching thing that the person goes, yeah, I want to come back. I want to get another treatment. I'm going to tell my friends and family about this type of treatment and refer them to the practitioner that did it, which is how you build up a good business. It's a good massage therapy business is based upon repeat clients and referrals. That way you don't have to advertise, and you'll quickly reach your maximum number of hours that you can do per week, which in my opinion for most people is 15 to 25 hours. Some people a bit less even. Some people can do more, but most people are in that range of doing 15 to 25 hours. So it's that overall effect that's going to make the people want to come back and make that decision. So thank you very much. And that sums up, or that concludes our series on the 10 qualities that makes a good massage therapist. We hope you all strive to achieve the highest amount that you can. So for example, we have a form that we grade our students on, giving them a score out of 10 for each of these 10 qualities, which then adds up to a score out of 100. We hope that you strive to get 100 out of 100 on every massage. Of course, that's not always possible. Sometimes you'll even get more. Sometimes people are like, wow, I want to give you an 11 or 12. And sometimes you're just not scoring that well, and it's very important during the class as well as during your practice to understand what are your strong points and what are your weak points. So out of these 10 points you might find, oh, my empathy is just not as good as my verbal communication, or my pressure is just not going so well when people need it heavy, or maybe it's too heavy for people that need it light. So you have to understand your weak points and then work on your weakest points, because your strong points don't necessarily need as much work on. You can always improve, of course. An empathetic person can become more empathetic. But the most important thing, in my opinion, is to work on your weak points. So throughout the class, we're going to get you to assess each other using the form that we have, where you will, as if you were a client, and then assess what did you think about the skills that or the qualities that this person brought to the massage. In my opinion, if you're not scoring more than about 70 to me is around the point where most people go, I can't be bothered coming back. Even if you're only scoring in the 70s, you're only going to get some people come back. A lot of people, certainly if there's somebody else up the road who's scoring 90, 95, they're going to go to them. So massage is very much a free market, and you have choices available to you. So as a person who wants to receive a massage, you're always going to want to get the best quality that you want. So if you want to build up a good massage business, you want to deliver the best quality. And delivering the best quality means being realistic about where you're at and working on your weak points. So we're going to get you guys to do that during the course. In the diploma course, we get people to come in from the outside and just give you what they would assess as clients if they were to come to you as a client. But once you're practicing, I recommend that you get everybody to fill out a feedback form and ask them to be as honest as they can of where they think you can improve as a therapist. And that's how you will then, over the years, over the months, you just continually improve in your weakest points until you are scoring 10 out of 10 for everything, or at least 9 out of 10. And that's when you're going to have people rebooking all the time and referring people to you. Okay? Thank you very much. And I'm sure there are other qualities that make a good massage therapist. Obviously having a nice environment, keeping it clean, that sort of thing. All right? Those are environmental factors, and personality comes into it. Sometimes you just get on well with certain people. You may not get on with other people. You try to. You do your best you can. The better you do, the more happy clients you have, the more you're going to be booked out. Thank you very much.